Hey guys, Throwback BTV here, and we're time for another, excuse me for a second, another Throwback Thursday. Today's review is, These Days by Mike Stud. Now, Mike Stud is a rapper, and I'm about to go into my feelings on rap music as a whole, and the reason why I'm honestly a bit indifferent to it. Now, I listen to all kinds of music from, some rap, country, hip-hop, EDM, hip-hop and rap, same thing, alternative, pop, rock, and so forth, and maybe even some metal, when I'm in the mood for that stuff. But honestly, I like some genres more than others, and hip-hop is one of the ones that I honestly don't care for as much. And the reason why is because I honestly don't feel like most albums, they don't have that much of a variety. Like, there's not very much variety in hip-hop. Majority of rappers either just have lyrics about bragging about, their possessions or their girls or, women or getting drunk or doing drugs or whatever. And, really, there's not very much variety to it. It's not like anybody raps about anything else. I mean, I know that's what's cool in rap and everything. And I know I'm probably just like, I should be like, every genre sounds the same. But the problem is, I'm a guy who likes, more melodic music over, bass-heavy music. So, unfortunately, rap is automatically going to be a low point of mine in music. But also, I really don't like the fact that, honestly, I'm just not much of a fan of rap because, there's no singing, which also doesn't add any melodic texture. Yet, I mean, granted, there are singing in some rap cases, because, I mean, I know rap wants to go pop lately, and that's honestly not a good thing. But, that's just me. But, I do like some rap, honestly. Like, I do like rap sometimes, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not like I hate rap. I'm not saying that. Don't credit me like I'm saying that. It's just, honestly, I just don't think there's enough, variety in these, albums. Like, it seems like majority of albums today are just released, and they talk about the same thing. It's kind of like how some people say all country singers sound the same. Really, it's kind of like, for me, I'm not going to say everything sounds the same. That nothing really sounds the same. That would just be like, I sound the same every time I talk. It's like, yeah, I sound the same, like, when I talk, but it's like, these are different people with different visions for music. Nothing in music sounds the same. It may sound extremely similar, but you can't say anything sounds the same, okay? But anyways, my friend at school told me that I should review this album by Mike Stud because he said it was pretty good. And I was like, alright, I will. Now, honestly, I'm going to get into my thoughts real quick before the review. I want to get into a few disclaimers, and these are pretty important, guys, so I want you to be aware of that, alright? Don't just be, unaware, because that's never a good thing. Anyways, guys, on the requests thing, I know a lot of people are asking me for a request. I know, at least a few people. I've done requests for a few people on this channel. I know not a lot of people, but a few, okay? A few people on this channel have been asking me for requests. And honestly, you guys, it's like, you'll get it when you get it. I don't like to rush videos out. But honestly, you guys who want me to do these rap reviews and stuff, and while I got other stuff I want to do, honestly, I mean, now, first of all, I love all my fans. I'm not trying to say that I didn't want to do this video. I'm not trying to say that at all. I did want to do this video. I did want to check out Mike Stud's music, and I did want to listen to some new stuff, which I did. I listened to the whole thing just now, again, for the third or fourth time to prepare for this video, and, honestly, I'm just trying to say that, that you guys need to really understand that, first of all, I have a life. I have school, and I have other things I've got to be doing, that I can't make videos, all day. I mean, I just can't do that. There's sometimes I gotta, do other things, too. So, really, that's not gonna be happening. You don't just get your review right when you want it. When it's recommended, it's like, yeah, I'll get to that at some point, but you just can't expect it when you want it without some quality having to be sacrificed, and that's just not good. You can't, I just can't do that, okay? I'm sorry. But anyways, another thing, I actually got a comment on Facebook the other day about, my Kendrick review and how it was short, pointless, didn't really go further into detail. Honestly, like that, I mean, I was planning on doing a Kendrick re-review because I know a lot of people were probably like, man, that's all he had to say. He didn't go into the lyrical context or anything like that. Honestly, it's just kind of like, I will do a re-review on that. I will do a re-listen. But honestly, that's just my review, and I wanted to get it out on the first day, so it was hot. Plus, honestly, for me, I'm not really much of a lyric person, honestly. Except for, like, I mean, I do want good lyrics, yes, but it's like, I prefer musical intensity over lyrics any day of the week. But now, on to the actual review. So yeah, Mike Studdy's a rapper. This is his third project called These Days. And I honestly wish I liked this album a lot more than I do. Honestly, it's not a bad album by any means. Like, there's some good beats, and I do like the guy's flow. First of all, I also appreciate the fact that you can actually understand what he's saying. Honestly, you know, I don't like mumble rappers. Like, I don't like Future or anything like that. Their styles and flows are pretty weak, and honestly, I just don't like mumble rappers because it's like you already don't have much melody or much of a presence in the vocals. So I mean, if you're gonna rap, you better at least have a good flow and good beats and everything. So fortunately, Mike Stud delivers on this project. But honestly, there's one thing that really kind of holds it back. Honestly, it's just like I said, the lack of identity, the fact that most of these songs just kind of blur together with the messages. And honestly, there's one thing I have to admit right now. I hear a blaring resemblance to Drake on a lot of these tracks, and even Big Sean at some points. And I know that's probably like, Mike Stud fans are probably like, well, I mean, if you listen closely, you'll tell the difference. But, I mean, for first-time Mike Stud listeners like myself, because this is the first time I've ever heard of Mike Stud, actually, but, you're just not really going to notice any sort of difference, almost. It almost sounds like it's Drake, and, like, I know if you turn on a hip-hop station and Mike Stud comes on, one of the songs from this album anyways, I'm not sure how he used to sound in his other two projects, I didn't listen to those yet, but I do know if like, any casual hip-hop listener who's not really an expert in hip-hop or rap, if you turn on a hip-hop station and Mike Stud comes on, you're going to think it's Drake without, like, if you don't look at who it is. Like, honestly, that's just how I feel. So it doesn't really give this album much of a distinct feel to it, so it's not really entirely memorable for me. But that's pretty much, like, where the negatives end. I do feel that there are some decent beats here, particularly on tracks like After Hours, Swish, and YNK. YNK also has probably one of the most memorable parts for me, being a Sonic fan. The gym line about the Sonic rings just really sticks out to me in particular as being, just pretty cool. And honestly, there's other good songs like Spell Check, and I did like Blackout and stuff with the lyrical content, all sounding pretty samey, just, pretty much generic, you live that life kind of stuff. But I do think the beats, there's some creative stuff here on top of the, just kind of run-of-the-mill messages. So honestly, you guys, on this review, honestly, I did like this record, but honestly, I didn't love it. I do think that, there's some decent ideas. I just feel like it lacks identity, and really, I mean, you guys, like, you gotta remember, I'm not much into hip-hop as well, but, like, so you all that are requesting me doing hip-hop and stuff, it's like, I mean, don't think for a minute that I wasn't going to be honest. I mean, I wasn't just going to be pressured by the fact that you guys are requesting the heck out of these records, and I'm not just going to sit back and be like, oh yeah, it's a 10, yeah, it's a 10. No, if I found problems with it, I was going to find problems with it. But wow, this turned out longer than a video than I wanted it to be. And I mean, that's just kind of because, I really had some stuff I wanted to get off my mind. And also, I'll have an upcoming discussion video about the future of my YouTube channel, because there's some things that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to try to be improving my presentation on further album reviews and maybe even some gameplay videos, because I really want to try to do better, guys. But thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the presentation, please like and subscribe. For Mike Stud's These Days, I'm feeling a light 6 out of 10 on this project. It's a pretty decent project. Some good beats. You know, generic lyric concept, but you know, it's all good. I mean, if you like rap, you'll love this, probably, because a lot of people seem to do. They like Mike Stud. A lot of people. So I'd recommend this. Check it out. If you, yeah, anything I can do to improve my presentation, comment down below. Like, subscribe. I know there's quite a few things I can do to improve my presentation, but I will get to that, and I will try to have new videos up as soon as possible, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.